All right, so up next, we're going to have our first match. We hope you're ready. It's going to be PTJon versus Kawaii.
Oh, yeah. Kawaii we've seen coming out a couple of times in these last couple of weeks. Usually we can see him playing a pretty solid Marth, but PTJon, I've said it so many times, PTJon is one of my favorite players and definitely one of those up-and-comers we need to look out for. At Forte, actually, he did a pretty solid performance against Javi, who was one of the favorites to go ahead and actually win the whole thing. And so I'm definitely really excited to see where this young player goes with his Smash career, so to say, seeing as he's still very young.
All right, so starting this game off, we have Kawaii off stage. PTJon trying to do a small edge guard, ends up giving the stage right back to Kawaii. They go back to neutral. Oh, a small chance for Kawaii. Gets into a grab.
And it's interesting just seeing the changes as far as positional advantage goes. There you mentioned earlier that PTJon did have Kawaii backed into a corner of sorts, but then kind of gave up that pressure that he had and just went for more of a reset situation. And there...
Oh, don't roll. PTJon ends up reading that, runs straight past the roll, and slams him with the feet of his down smash.
Oh, yeah. That down smash, definitely a solid option. Even if PTJon isn't playing Luigi, we're still going to be seeing a couple of wave dash down smashes from him. Yeah. Definitely a great option to get in close and land the hits where it counts.
Oh, man. Misses that get-up attack. Excellent option by Kawaii. Gets a down tilt. Was looking for a down air, but PTJon ends up grabbing the ledge very wisely.
Right now, he's using those pills, trying to just zone out, create a little bit of space, understanding that Marth doesn't necessarily have any projectiles of his own to counter with. Yeah. And essentially coaxing Kawaii to come in and maybe make a bad approach.
Yeah. And we're seeing Kawaii being a little bit too close to PT. Oh! Did not see that coming. Was expecting to grab the ledge and end up dying because of it.
Definitely unfortunate stuff. And something that we have to keep into account is just how aware PTJon seems to be of Marth's range on that forward smash. You know, we haven't really been seeing any tippers yet from Kawaii just because he is dancing and dwindling so close, but just barely away from that tipper range. Yeah. And all that comes once again to that concept of essentially baiting. Yep. Like we said before, he likes using the pills, trying to bait Kawaii into coming in. Yep. And he's also using the spacing and things like that, little incremental dash dancing to coax the forward smash as well.
Oh yeah, and you know that's one of the things that you can use in the Marth matchup is just make the Marth think that he could get out forward smash, either shield it or whiff punish it, and both are really great options against Marth.
Oh, well, right there, actually I think that was one of the few times we weren't able to see Kawaii really convert off of getting PTJon off of the stage.
Oh, excellent whiff punish. Kawaii thought he could put out a side B just on the fly, but PTJon, oh, the trade! PTJon trying to down B for his life, but it does not go up that high.
Oh yeah, unfortunate there. He planted in that forward air, but he lost his second jump because of that.
All right, so they go back to neutral. Kawaii just stands there right in front of PTJon. PTJon says, you can't do that, and then just down smashes him.
Yeah, so it was definitely a really smart option there. PTJon recognized that Kawaii, most likely because of his lower percents, would be going for a grab and wisely put in that dodge that he needed to land that attack.
All right, so Kawaii doing a couple of attacks, ends up misspacing the fair.
Looking for a back air here, maybe to edge guard. Oh, lets him back on the stage. Yep. Unfortunate.
Oh, man, really needs to get this stock. But now, and catches him with a forward smash. He flies off to the top. Team Rocket.
Blasting off again. And, you know, PTJon has not necessarily had the cleanest game, but he's one of those players who I'm sure can definitely bring this back. Already you can see a little bit of momentum shift. Oh, uses the up B to try to get out. PTJon says, no, you're staying in. Gets him with the dunk. Yeah, but that was beautiful stuff there by Kawaii, recognizing PTJon's aggression and punishing with that counter. Back in neutral right now. Both players really fighting for the center of the stage. Oh, good forward tilt. Gets the pills back out. Excellent nair. Oh, beautiful cave. So that was so unfortunate. Kawaii really wanted to go ahead and try to get the the sweet spot on ledge because he did it a little bit too early. He fell victim to that cape. And good awareness by PTJon, just throwing that in at the perfect time, really changing the tides when he needed to.
Yeah, and that has to do a lot with, dealing with the panic syndrome, right? You don't want to panic in those kinds of moments. He essentially panicked, ends up being a bit too early, comes up above the stage, gets cape for it, and loses the game.
Oh, that was a great jab grab there by PTJon. He's hoping to do some up airs whenever he had Kawaii on that platform, but great up tilt.
All right, good back air. Oh man, and I have a love-hate relationship with what Kawaii's choosing to do with trying to get out those extremely quick dolphin slashes just as combo breakers.
On one hand, it served him well in that last stock. Definitely in that last round, it definitely served him well there. But I feel like if he does it too often, then PTJon is going to start picking up on it, and that's when punishes will happen.
Yeah. Okay, so PTJon ends up waiting, misses the attempt at a punish on that get-up. Oh, excellent shield pressure by Kawaii. This has got PTJon in a good spot. This would be the time to end the stock.
Oh, no, but PTJon able to scramble back to center stage. And that once again comes to, I guess, both players trying to really improve how they assert their positional dominance. So
yeah. And it's essentially up to wow, that killed. I'm surprised.
Pokemon Stadium things.
It's essentially up to Kawaii in this matchup to really put forth the pressure and actually do the work, right? Because with pills, he has to get around them. PTJon doesn't really have to think about how he's going to throw out the pills unless Kawaii deals with it. All right, so they go back to neutral. Good back air by PTJon. Second back air. That came out of nowhere, and Kawaii did not see it.
Definitely a great option, especially when you're edge guarding, specifically because of the angle that it sends your opponents at. Even with great TI, it can be really difficult to recover from.
Excellent spacing by Kawaii. Goes a little deep for the fair. Lets PTJon back on. PTJon gets a dash attack. Gets knocked off stage. Kawaii may go for a back air. Doesn't. Ends up getting in with the dash attack. Gets the read, but misspaces the forward smash.
And once again, PTJon with some great dashing there. Able to slightly avoid some of Kawaii's hits and plant the counterattack when he needs to.
Oh, and there was an excellent spot by PTJon. Ends up baiting out the forward smash. Wave dash forward, but didn't really get the punish he was looking for.
And I think there what happened was he was probably trying to do a wave dash back into a down smash, but because he had missed the input, that's why Kawaii was able to land him with the second hit of the down smash.
Oh, that was an excellent pill, but Kawaii ends up punishing him regardless.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sick dolphin slash. Puts another pill. It gets a tech, but doesn't get. I believe you need a side B as soon as possible, get the cape out, and then go for an up B.
Yeah, unfortunate stuff there, but at least he had the tech.
Yeah.
Definitely got to give him props there.
Yep. All right, good down tilt forward smash. Pretty standard. Use the down tilt as a spacing tool, and then whenever they're within tipper range, use forward smash to punish.
Ooh, good throw there. Here's an edge guard opportunity, going for the back air, misses it barely. Good stuff there by Kawaii, saving his jumps, avoiding that situation.
Bouncing off the windmill. We're at 2 stocks apiece. Kawaii is behind, not by much though. One good controlling combo by Kawaii could send him in the lead. Oh, but he ends up missing the forward smash once again.
Right now, it's just back and forth. Both players just trying to wait for the other to make a move. There's PTJon using the pills.
Yep. All right, good down tilt. Tries to go for the read. He waits for it, but doesn't actually get the punish.
Yeah, finds a nair from PTJon waiting for him instead.
All right, more pills coming ahead. 150 to 139. Oh!
Really good down smash there by PTJon. Kawaii potentially on his last stock of this set. Oh,
man. And this is going to be 1 stock apiece.
Once again, last stock situation.
4% differential. We're going to see PTJon's been controlling this entire set for the most part. We're going to need to see if Kawaii can actually take control.
Oh, that was unfortunate there. Maybe going for a waveland?
I'm not sure. I missed it. But, oh, that was an excellent pill. That would cover the double jump up.
Oh, there's the up air. Only one, though.
Second up air, tries to go for the Kobe, but
Oh!
ends up getting reverse Kobe and ends up losing that game.
That was beautiful presence of mind there by Kawaii. He was in such a bad position, but he recognized that missed opportunity by PTJon, punishes him instantly. And it's just back and forth. We saw something like that in the first round as well. Whenever PTJon saw that Kawaii had missed the sweet spot, hits him with a cape.
Yep, pops him with the cape. All right, going with the salty run back. Regardless of the emotions of the players, he has decided he can definitely win that if he just plays better. So we'll see how that feeling goes in this game number 3, Return to Pokemon Stadium.
That sounds like a sequel to a film.
Game number
3, Return to Pokemon Stadium.
All right, good forward smash. Ends up spacing. Tries to get the back air, but ends up missing it. Oh, tries to get the down smash. Misses that as well.
Oh, there comes the string of up airs. He's looking like Captain Falcon in Nintendo 64, man.
Oh! I like that cape.
Oh, that cape was wonderful. Endo Mode would be proud of that cape.
All right, so, oh, man. Kawaii, Kawaii does very well. Trying to push PTJon to the ledge. PTJon rolls and ends up getting punished with a down smash. Once again, do not roll. Rolls can be scary. Gotta know when to do them.
And I gotta give Kawaii props. He's doing a really good job of using that down tilt. Oh, unfortunate stuff there by PTJon. But Kawaii's doing a really good job of using that down tilt, kind of just zoning out PTJon whenever he can. And also, he really likes using it at the edge, knowing that if PTJon makes a little bit too early on his recovery, that he's going to get caught by it and then pushed off even further.
Oh, yeah. So they're going to go ahead and wait on this stage.
Yeah, we have intermission.
Kawaii has decided, essentially anyone that decides to choose to tree, it is so not in the other person's favor to even attempt to go over there that you decide to wait until, for instance, Kawaii decides to get out of the tree. But we move on to the next transformation, going back to neutral, and let's see how this play continues.
Oh, and right there, there's one thing that Husband actually said at Apex. He said that it was some of the best advice that he got from Marth, and it was from Azin actually. And he said, every time you swing your sword with Marth, you have to hit the person. And that sounds very counterintuitive, but what it means is Marth is a character who is very powerful, but a lot of his moves can be a little bit laggy, require a lot of commitment.
Yeah.
And so there, when Kawaii was just throwing out attacks, just trying to land something on PTJon was just able to implement a couple of side steps, and that's why he was able to get that conversion eventually.
Does that include touching shield or only touching them?
I think it's mostly touching them. That sounds weird.
Okay, all right. So just know when they're shielding and grab.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Works well with Marth. Marth, very good. An excellent grab range. One of them. Is it the longest grab range in the game?
I think it's the longest. Outside of Samus, yeah.
Oh, well.
It's third longest. It's the longest non-tether grab range.
Yeah. Okay, so Kawaii in a good spot now, 90%, 104% on PTJon. PTJon trying to use his pills to. Oh, he did that back air to try to predict the low recovery. Kawaii very wisely ends up jumping over him.
And Kawaii doesn't really seem to enjoy going for those low recoveries. He seems like he prefers taking the air more than anything. I'm surprised PTJon hasn't really picked up on it yet.
Yeah. All right, so 118 to 62. This is game number 3 in this winner's bracket.
And not only that, this comes to the classic Marth problem, where you're either going to kill someone at 60 or 160.
Oh, wow.
Right on the dot, 160.
All right, 69%. PTJon's got to do a little bit of work, get this going. Ends up missing the back air. Oh, option to read, ends up getting it.
Yeah, good neutral air there. But he needs to knock him off the stage. Down smash.
Oh, that was an excellent fair, but once again ends up doing the panic up B and ends up getting punished for it.
Very true, but I have to give him props because he's been doing those hop fairs as part of his recovery just to take some of the pressure off, knowing that PTJon is going to be looking for a back air whenever he gets him off stage.
Yeah.
And it's a really good option there just to kind of box out PTJon, making the most of that disjointed hitbox that Marth has.
Oh, man. He ended up shielding that for. Oh! This is PTJon's attempt. This is it.
Oh, and that early Dolphin Slash once again. I'm surprised PTJon wasn't able to get a punish there. Oh.
Good down smash.
Off stage. Here's an edge guard opportunity for PTJon. And there it is. Great roll back onto the stage. And
that was sick.
It was a tough,
hard-fought
battle back and forth, but in the end, PTJon is able to take that 2-1 over Kawaii.